Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Spain. We're at a UNESCO World Heritage Site over here. That is Cáceres, I think is how you say it. Anyway, this is a city that dates back to 25 BC. It was originally a Roman settlement here, but there was human occupation in this region all the way back into the Paleolithic era. There's cave paintings and stuff like that all in this region. But the city itself was founded by the Romans. It was later on rebuilt. The Moors occupied it here. They built the walls of the city. And then whenever the Moors were pushed out, it became Christian. And it is what it is today. But anyway, it's up on a hill. And we'll walk around. And this is a cool little place. There's all these little narrow alleys and everything else. So let's see what we see today. So we're up on the top of the hill and you can see all these little narrow roads. I drove my car through here. I got lost and I was driving up through these. So I'll try to stick some of that footage in if I can. And it's starting to rain, so we'll have to be quick about this. So here is one of the churches. Check that out. It has the ivy growing on over there. And here comes the rain. So we have a museum over there. Now it's Monday, so all the museums and everything are closed. Mondays is a national holiday, so they don't have any museums that are open. Some of the churches will be open, but the museums will all be closed. And this cathedral here with the fort up at the top. Oh, it's unbelievable. So the big draw here is the walls that were rebuilt by the Moors. They're supposed to have like 78 towers with swans, I guess, at the top. We'll see. So this is the San Pedro. Okay, let's go over here and see if we can see the San Francisco Cathedral. You can see the whitewashed facade of this building and all the steps and everything over here. Oh, and this is fantastic. Not sure where this goes. Yeah, so this is about as good as a look as we can get at this. We're in close. It's quite tall. It's about 4 stories high. And it's built on this hill, as you can see. Yeah, this is fantastic. You can see the columns over here. And you could just wander these little narrow alleys. This is one of the coolest places you'll go to. This is unbelievable. Just all these stone buildings, little tiny walkways. And you can look down. Yeah, Spain, most people don't know it, but it's like the 3rd most mountainous major European country. Switzerland and Austria are more mountainous. And the small like microstates are also. But Spain has like an average elevation of like 600 meters or something like that. It's quite high. It has the high plateau in the middle and then it has just mountain ranges all around it. And then you have places like this that everything is built up on hills. That was for defense. And just because there's so many mountains around, you could use the lower elevations for farming and everything. Yeah, really a cool look. So the 2nd story over there. You got some pigeons up there and you have the cross. Yeah, really nice. So the door's open. Let's go in there and let's see how much we have to pay to go in here to take a look at it. So this is just a dance school here. So it's not accessible for visitors. They said this will be open 5 or so. He was just like, 5 o'clock, whenever. All right, let's walk over and look at this church while we wait. And we got this cathedral over here. This is really interesting to see. Have the coat of arms up there. And you see some more windy roads. Yeah, really an amazing place. Now I think this is like an autonomous region of Spain over here. They have several of them. It's kind of some interesting dynamics of the country. Yeah, and they have this little plaza right here. Have a statue. And this is a nice look at the church, the bell tower right there. Yeah, so I think all the Roman influence has been completely replaced. They just were the first ones to settle up here on this hilltop. There's lots of traces of the Romans in this province of the Roman Empire over here on the Iberian Peninsula, what they called Hispania, bridges and stuff like that. So this is what it looks like inside here. So you have all the columns, just a vaulted ceiling with the domes, and a little bit of stained glass right over there. And then the wood carvings behind there. Oh, that's really nice. And this over here, you can light the candles. Yeah, it's really cool. And over here is one of the smaller little chapels. Yeah, really simple and elegant up there with that stained glass. And then you have Jesus over here on the cross. And so we can see all the wood carvings back here. So you have the seats for like the choir. I think that's what these are used for. Yeah, really amazing. Jesus up there at the very top again. Yeah, this is right in front of it. And we have some more over there. Okay, let's go see if that other church is open now. Oh, we have the organ up there. Really cool. And then they have probably graves and stuff down here in the floor. Like this right here is probably an old grave, same as these over here. And the floor is all uneven in these old churches. You can see how narrow it is, that car coming up. See the arch right above there. Check out that tower over there. And this is the Placcio y Torre del Carnival in here. And this is kind of cool. It has an old mock-up of what the city used to look like. Yeah, with the churches and everything in the old wall. Okay, it looks like it's open now. Let's go up and take a look. All right, so this is the inside. So you can see 5 to 7:45. That goes upstairs. So there's a Jewish thing. Now there used to be a fairly large Jewish quarter in this town, but they were expelled by Ferdinand and Isabel after the Reconquest. Oh, this is beautiful in here. And you can see the upstairs. It's kind of like I don't know, the balconies kind of remind you like of a hacienda or something. And some of the stuff here. And that's really amazing. All gold. It's not real gold, but it still looks cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They actually have a nice timeline talking about the Romans, which emperors, the Visigoths, the Muslims, the Christians, and then the expansion from Spain into the Americas. And then it talks about this church over here. And it looks like it was 1698 was when they built this church. So it's a fairly new construction of 326 years old. Okay, let's walk around a little bit more. All right, let's go out and let's see a little bit more of the little town here. Looks like we have a whole group here that are going to go over to that church for Mass. And it was just raining cats and dogs. We took shelter, and now the sun is out, so. All right, so let's go up this way. I don't have a plan, just wander around here and see everything. This is one of the coolest towns. Places like this has become popular for movie studios to come over and film because these are such unique locations. I mean, you'd see this at something like Game of Thrones. They would have their sets in places like this. I mean, you can see why in these little alleys and more little tiny narrow alleys. This is just what I drove up through to get up here. This is the Calle de San Pablo. You can see they got the coat of arms here also. I wonder what's in here. This door is open. Looks like a beautiful little courtyard here. You can see the houses and stuff up there. Yeah, I don't know if that's a hotel or somebody's house. It's quite beautiful. What's down here? We have another little narrow road. Another of these houses. No idea where the wall is at. I want to find a good vantage point of it. Oh, that is just stunning. This whole area, it's just a photographer's dream here. Our first little view out here. We'll see up here. I'm still looking for a good view of the wall. But you go around all these corners and it's just another amazing view. Yeah, this is one of the coolest places I've seen in Spain so far, and I've seen some really cool stuff. Now we have these little houses down here that are whitewashed. And it has the brick here. And we'll go down this way, check out. They've remodeled this in here fairly recently. You can see the metal bars are in really nice shape around the windows. Yeah, I don't know if the Moors influence is in kind of these archways like this. I would think more like the domes like you would see up there. I mean, this is like a little tiny church. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, let's look in here. Yeah, this is a great little church, and there's a million people out here. They're all out there. You can't even see the balcony. There's so many people. You can see up there on the hill, just more. Everywhere you look is a photo. And here we go. We'll have a nice view of the valley and the hill over here. Oh, here we go. So you see the old quarter here and all the new buildings over there. Looks like there's maybe a church or something like that up there. And then you can see over here, that's the back of that little tiny church we were just looking at. And then this little trail that goes along here. Oh, it's so spectacular. Here's one of the gates to come in. This is the Puerto del Rio. And this goes out of the old wall. Let's see what it looks like back here from the other side. And there's a guard tower there. And this road goes up into the town again. And we'll go over here. I want to look at one of the guard towers and part of the wall just to see the styling of it. You see here, this is the old brick. And then the part on top is where they've refurbished it. And just a maze here. This is absolutely a maze. So if you're worried about getting lost, you can get lost in these little streets here. I guess just go to the high point and then figure out how to get out of this town if you get lost. You can see the corner of the wall here. Looks like part of the house you can get up on the roof of the house, but it's not open to the public. And just more of these little narrow streets like this. Over here, this is the Calle de la Gloria. And then this one. This is quite cool. So there used to be a wall here. Looks like they've ripped it out so you can pass through. And here we go. Here's another part of the wall over here. And up there is one of the towers. Oh, it'd be so cool to get up there, but I don't know if they have a place you can do that here. You can see the different levels of construction that they had. And just more of these little narrow streets. So imagine in the old days, people would have been coming here, pushing the hand carts. Cows and horses and everything else would have been in here. guy over here playing the flute. And this opens up into a really cool little courtyard. Okay, so this is what I was wanting to see here. So this is the gate and the wall. You can see a whitewashed dome over there with the guard tower here. The Torre de Bujo. And then you see another little guard tower over here. So I don't see any swans, I just see these little battlements. And then this is the little plaza that they have right out here. Oh, this is just an unbelievable place. And then this looks up into the old town. So you have the gate there, and then you have these towers. So the guy, I was talking to a guy, says that there's 5 towers and you can access them at different times. You can see the ones on the other side in the morning and these in the evening. Yeah, here's another one of the towers. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And you can see the other one over there. Let's go up here and see what this looks like here. This will be the last thing we look at. A few steps to climb to get up here. But this is really something also. Oh, I see. So we just goes into the city wall here. You can see the tower. Yeah, that's all of that. And then you can look back into the plaza from here. Guys, that's going to finish up our video over here at Cáceres here in Spain. This is unbelievable. I've had an amazing time here. What we're going to do is we'll walk through, we'll look at a little bit more as the light permits. It's starting to get kind of late. So we'll enjoy the rest of the day. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button for sure. If you've been here or if you have any questions or comments, ask me down below. I would really like to know your opinion on what you think about this little town. It's kind of not really well known, but it should be. This is unbelievable. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is for a reason. So definitely leave me a comment, tell me what you think. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then you get to see more videos of things that I do like this. And until next time, from over here in Spain, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.